Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a new season of, I don't know what's going on with my mouse, a new season of The Infected. So we're starting up here on the map where we always start, down here. There's a ATV here that we need to work on. It needs a few things, this tire being one of them. Um, Things we can search here as well. I'm going to take whatever I can. My mouse sensitivity is everywhere. We will blame Copper for that because he just jumps all over everything and he's continuously pressing buttons, just being a happy puppy. He's doing very well. I don't know that you'll hear him in this video, but if you do, he's very, very tired at the moment. We have been working on the house, and yeah, he is very, very tired boy right now. We've been there all day, and it's currently after 4 now. I'm just trying to craft myself a stone axe just so we'll have it. I don't necessarily need it right now, but having that and having the ability to get these longer sticks will definitely make the difference. Okay, that head animation is a bit annoying. Um, okay, harvest. Let's grab a couple of sticks. I think we need sticks for a spear. We can't make a spear. Okay, I have not played this game in a bit, guys. I do apologize. I have not played this game in a bit. So we need to find some rope. We do need to finish the ATV. I don't know why I just threw out sticks to gather more. Let's do that. Let's see if we can find some wood, or sorry, some rope first. Okay, so we're in here. What do we got going on? Nothing over here. We can't search this. We'll take the gas can for sure. The ATV has storage in it as well, and that will definitely help with, taking some loot home, things that we need to get done, everything. In the beginning, we're going to need everything that we can loot. Okay, so what else do we need here? I put a gas can inside. We need 2 iron ingots. So I really want to get this going today, but I don't want to rush anything. I do need loot. So I'm going to take what I know I'm going to need in the beginning, and that lead is probably not a bad thing to have. These screws are not a bad thing either. Let's do that. Okay, so there's another tire in there. That's okay. It says press F to view the player stats. I did that. The task list is, repair the ATV. I probably should have turned off the head bobble because that is super, super annoying. I don't think I generally play with that on because I get motion sickness pretty bad. So I normally try to turn off things that I know bother me because I'm afraid that it'll bother someone else. And that is not what we want to happen, guys. Definitely is not. Okay, so is there not a door over there? Like, can I not toss it right out that window? But anyway, guys, I know it's been a while since we have played this game. So I have the tires inside. I need the 2 iron ingots there. I think they're upstairs. I wanted to start a new season because it's been a while since I played the other one. I know that there's lots of loot on that save. I didn't delete it. So we have the ability to go back to that one if we chose to. I just think starting fresh is the way to go here. Kevlar. We all know that Kevlar sells great at the trader. So we're going to take that. The wire, it's going to be a while before we need any type of wiring, but I am going to grab it just because it is good loot. And I don't know how long for sure it's going to be. So this one's empty before we actually are able to get out to a town and loot it. So I'd want to make sure that we are grabbing everything that we can. I love that fireplace. That's pretty. Maybe we'll build a fireplace in our home. Okay. So with that being said, let's get this done. The ATV is completed. Let's start heading down the road. And we're going to try to find a place to build this season. I wonder if there's anything in that mailbox. Let's see. How do I get off of this thing? Okay, E. Search the mailbox. Okay, some lead. There is a storage container back here that we can drop this stuff in. The lead, the iron fragments, the wiring, all of that stuff. Stuff that we don't need on us. No place like home. With your vehicle repaired, it's time to head out and explore the world. First, locate a suitable spot to construct your base. Then craft and place a claim pole to start construction. Use M to display the map. We've already done that. I would like to be pretty central this time. We were like way over here last season building. I'm thinking more along this area up here. I don't know how the ground lies here, but I would like to be kind of around the water here and in an area big enough to sustain us. So let's head out for that area. We'll get over there and have a little look around. We'll try to see if we can build something. This video might cover the span of 2 days, so it might be a little bit longer than normal, but hopefully it won't be too bad of a video. More Kevlar there, bark chips. I'm not sure on the bark chips. They make pretty good wood for the campfire. I'm glad the ATV seems to be working much better now than it did in the past. It was just ridiculous last season. I really just stopped using it because it was so bad. Okay, so let's just head over to that central area of the map. If I run into any issues, I will definitely, make sure I keep recording and I'll show those to you guys. Okay, so we've made it here. This is a great location. It's very flat. It looks like it will make a great location for us. The only downfall to this area is the water is up over the hillside. So we're going to have to go like just up over this and then back down the other side to grab water, which means we're going to have to make sure that we have those water basins filled up completely and get those going very, very quickly. So what I'm going to start doing is chopping some trees, and that animation is just ridiculous. I don't like it at all. Looks like we're going to get some rain. That's okay as well. That'll help with sun resistance because our sun resistance is going down and getting a bit low. So what we're going to do is we're going to build like right off the side of this road this time, just because it'll be easier for us to be able to get to our base. There's a melon over here. I'm going to grab that as well. So it'll be a lot easier for us to get to our base. It won't cause us near as much issue getting there as we had last season, which is okay. I mean, I didn't mind it last season. It was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful area to build in. I think we could just build a bigger place here and have a little bit more room for everything. And I think that'll help a bit, having the ability to have a bit more room. Okay, so I'm just going to chop down some trees, guys, and get started with some saw benches. I'll get those placed in just a minute. And then I'll place a very, very small area right on the side of everything. And it'll be the area, I might even do that across the street. And then build over here when we are ready to build. So what I might do, I don't even know if we can chop down these big trees over here or not. But what I might do, guys, is just place like maybe a 2x2 over here. And this will be where we're going to live for the very, very, ooh, there's a lot of logs in that. So this might be where we live for the foreseeable future. And by foreseeable, I mean until we have the ability to get some more things to build with, so that we're able to build over there. It's where we want to build. But I think this will be fine for now. It shouldn't be too difficult to hold the fort down over here and to keep the Vambies and things out of it. Definitely just going to, grab these logs and get them shoved in here. I want to have some sort of shelter from the weather. And at least a place to call home for the night anyway. And the next few days as well. We're definitely not going to be ready to start building on a permanent base anytime soon. But first, you know, I'm just going to grab ourselves a place to live and out of the weather. So let me chop down some trees. I'll get some saw benches going. We'll get some planks being crafted. And yeah, we'll get started on this base. Okay, guys, so I have some saw benches going here. I have the signpost that had to, not the signpost, the land claim pole. I'll show you guys where that was. It was in others. It's not the signpost, it's the land claim pole. These saw benches were in placeables, just under workbenches. They require 4 logs each. The land claim pole does not require anything to craft. You can just place it. I'm just going to start getting these foundations done, trying to get them completed. I also need to have enough stuff to be able to get a water basin up and going. We're going to need it very, very desperately to make sure that we have water available to us. Let's get this completed. I think that looks good. Move this saw bench down a bit further, just so we have enough room here to be able to get some stairs going into the base, a doorway. We do need a couple of things. Stairs, let's do wooden ramp. I think that should work. We need 3 logs and 4 planks. I really want to make sure that we have a shelter so we can, you know, take care of ourselves when we're working and things like that in the base. Just so we don't have to worry so much about our sun resistance getting so high, because that is an issue that we struggled with starting last season, if I remember correctly, or maybe the season before that. But either way, we did struggle with it at some point, and I don't want that to be the issue. Okay, so we need some walls this time. I would love to be able to do these nicer walls. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. I really need wall space, so I think I'm going to do walls everywhere with the exception of the front. And I think I'm going to do a window there. So as you can hear, we're already struggling with sun resistance. Unfortunately, there's just really no way to stay out of the sun right now. We are having to build out here. We don't have a ceiling or a roof on our place yet. So we're trying to do the best we can with what we've got, guys. It is super, super hot. And unfortunately, it just is what it is right now. There's not really a lot we can do about that. But hopefully it'll rain. I thought we were getting rain earlier. Unfortunately, it did. It did not rain. It would have been nice, but we didn't have the water basins down either, so there was definitely that. Okay, let's just start placing at least a wall here, and then we'll try our best to get a ceiling placed. Just a regular wooden ceiling, nothing fancy at all. And I think that will help if we can at least stay out of the sun a tiny bit. Let's see what we've got going on here. We are struggling with thirst, so we're about to start losing health with that as well. We can eat you, and I don't think that's helping very much. But we'll eat what we can here to see if that'll help with our hydration. Okay, we have our clean water still. I'm not trying to use that up anytime soon. Okay, so we're doing okay. So we were just thirsty. It wasn't our sun resistance. I'm glad that we have this wall here. We are out of the sun regardless of what it looks like. So our sun resistance is doing much, much better. We were just super, super thirsty, I guess, from being out here working. That's okay. We need 4 planks. Let's get in here and get those up. And now we actually have a little bit of something over our heads to keep us out of the weather and out of the sun. So what we're going to start doing now, and I know this sounds silly, but we are going to place, okay, where is it? Placeables, others maybe. We're going to place ourselves a campfire like right here. And I know that's silly, guys. I get it. Wood, fire don't match. That's okay. As long as the game doesn't seem concerned with it, I'm okay with it for the moment. We won't always do that on wood. Okay, so I'm going to continue chopping down some trees, trying to get these walls done. And probably going to have to worry about protein in the morning. So I might have to start worrying about crafting a spear and things of that nature. So it looks like it's about to rain. So I really want to make sure that we have this water basin. Others, because we are going to need water desperately. Let's just put it, I don't know, just over here. And we'll put some planks in that, get that done. And now we have water, a water source here. It isn't raining yet, but it will very, very soon. And that will just fill up, and we shouldn't have to worry about running over and down by that stream to get water. Let's go ahead and get these walls completed. I do have some logs and things in these. Not all of them are completely filled up, but I do have some. Let's grab some more of these and try to get some more of this done. And I don't mind sleeping in the rain. I just need the fire to be able to continue doing its thing, even though it's raining. I would like to get a forge up and going today. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love for it to happen, but I don't see that being a thing today. Would like to get the workbench up and going as well. I'm not quite sure what it takes for the workbench. I'll have to do a check on that and see what it needs, what it requires. Copper's still sleeping, guys. He's doing very, very well. He's been sleeping about 45 minutes now. He's desperately needing a nap. Okay, we just need a couple more planks. Okay, let's try to get the ceiling in here now. Place you there. And you there. We can't place one over here because we don't have a structure for it to snap to. There's not a completed wall or a completed ceiling piece over there. That's why it's not snapping there. And that's okay. Put you in there. We're doing great. Not horrible for day one. Getting a structure is not bad on day one at all. It is a small structure, of course, but it's something. It's better than nothing. We're dehydrating again. That's okay. We'll get there. We have water now, so it's not that big of a deal for us. We have a flask already, so we can technically drink our water. We do need some firewood to get this done. We can drink our water. That'll give us 60. We can refill it with dirty water at the moment. And then that'll continue filling up. Because we need the dirty water anyway to be able to cook it. Try to get the campfire completed so that we're able to get some water cooking so we don't have to worry about hydration issues anymore. I did build a stick rack over here just so we would have a place for the sticks because I knew we were going to get plenty of those from the firewood that we needed as well. And we need the sticks anyway because I'm going to have to put some spikes around here. When I have the ability to craft some rope. Okay, so that is completed. We're going to put some dirty water in here until we fill it up. Then we're going to get it lit and get it going. We'll try to cook these potatoes that we have as well. Come on. Just a tiny bit more water would be lovely. And then let's get this done. We'll empty the flask now. And then we'll put the potatoes on here. We'll get those cooked. We will try to figure out a spear situation here so that we're able to kill a few frogs. I have seen some frogs in this area, which is nice. We do have a couple of bark chips as well, guys, that we can add here for fuel for the fire. Not a big deal. But having this firewood here is great. So now let's get this lit. You start with a lighter as well as a few ration packs. I try to hang on to the ration packs as long as possible because I don't know how long it'll be before we find a good source of food. I have a few seeds in my inventory as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get some plants and things going pretty soon. I do need a few more logs also because I want to be able to get enough planks to be able to build a bed. We're going to need to sleep at some point. We won't need it tonight, but we are going to need it eventually. Let's do that. That. I think we only need one more log there. Let's get over here and chop down another tree. I know it's getting super dark, guys. I just want to try to get this completed today. Okay. Grab the stones, guys. You're going to need them. When you start crafting a forge, you're definitely going to need the stones. And then we still need a couple of planks for here as well. And then we're going to need a few more logs for some planks. Okay, getting super heavy, so we can't grab the stones currently. But what I'm going to do when we get headed back over to the base is I'm going to place the forge down and we'll start dropping the stones that we get in there. Okay, we have bark chips, way too many bark chips. Plant fiber. Let's get rid of some of that. It's super heavy. It allows us to not be able to move as quickly as we need to. And unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of more of those. We have plenty of bark chips in our inventory as well. Okay, I have all of you guys and all of you, which means I only need a few more planks. There appears to be some logs over here, which is nice. I am going to attempt to figure out what I need to craft a spear, whether it be a stone spear, wooden spear. I don't even know if there's a wooden spear in this game, but it would be nice to be able to stab a few frogs if we needed to. But I'll meet you guys back here in the morning and we will place the forge and start placing some stone inside. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's just get it placed down. Others probably, yes, stone forge. We don't have any iron yet, but that's okay. We don't have anything really that needs refining, but I do want a place for the stone because I don't really need them on me. Let's grab some water here and we're going to put the fire out and save on the firewood that we have. And our potatoes are done as well, and I will meet you guys back here in the morning. Okay, guys, it is starting to be morning again. It's after 6 a.m. Just trying to find some frogs now that I have a spear. A spear is 1 stone turned into a stone blade, of course. 5 plant fiber and 3 sticks. Unfortunately, there's plenty of food around, but we don't have the ability to craft that workbench or the harvesting bench. So we're just going to have to rely on frogs for now. And that's okay. I mean, frogs are filling. So we're going to deal with that for now. It's not great. It is frogs after all. But it's food. And we're going to make the most of it. There is a butchering station that we're going to need. We don't have the ability to do that right now. I did grab some logs, grab some things overnight. Just a couple of things that were needed to make sure we have what we need to survive. We had a very, very uneventful night. We just ran around, gathered some resources. I can't run right now. I'm overweight. And I continue to pick things up like, it just don't matter. But, yeah, I'm trying to empty out my inventory. I made a mistake when I was crafting these stone spears, and I crafted all the stone in my inventory into, I know there was a piece of corn that fell. I crafted all the things, the stone that I had into these stone spears or stone blades. And unfortunately, I don't need all of them, but that's okay. We're just going to deal with it and roll with it and do what we have to do to survive here. We'll need them eventually. If we don't use them right away, we'll use them for more spears and things like that. So it's not that big of a deal. Stone blades are always nice. At least until we get the ability to do bone spears and the steel spear. That's a nice one as well. So as you can see, I did bring several logs over here. We still have a few more, but we're getting really, really low on protein. So I do need to do that this morning. I need to do a bit of cooking. I might have to move these potatoes, at least one of them, and just put this meat on here because we need the meat. And I am not trying to starve to death on day 2. So we're going to get that lit. We're going to throw the sticks in here. We are going to put the stone, the last of the 25 stone in there. We're going to start filling this one up next. We have some plant fiber, some bark chips we're going to start throwing in there. And we have some feathers. We did find a bird that had died overnight, kind of just off in that direction. I harvested it as well, just to make sure that we had a start on some feathers when we have the ability to craft a bow. So let's see what it takes to get a workbench up and going. I did find these overnight. I don't know how they're managing to stay stacked like that, but I am not asking questions, guys. Placeables, workbench, we need 10 planks, 10 nails. In order to get 10 nails, we need an iron ingot. And to get that, we need to have 5 iron fragments. To get those, we refine 5 rocks on the forge. So it wouldn't be smart to place that right now because we are nowhere near that that at the moment. We just don't have the ability to do that right now. So I'm going to grab the potato, the baked potato, and the meat from here. We're going to have ourselves a tiny bit of breakfast this morning. Let's go ahead and do that. Eat the meat. Get our protein up a tiny bit. We're going to have to continue killing some frogs when we find them. Let's eat one of these. And that'll help with our energy because we didn't get to sleep overnight. We didn't have a bed crafted yet, as you can see. But we have the ability to craft the bed now. So we're going to try to get that done as well. So I need a couple of you guys. Let's get some more of you going again as well. And then let's get back in here and get the bed done. No, wake up, wake up, wake up. We don't want to sleep right now. We don't have the time for that. I think we need 2 more for the door. I did almost have that completed. So we have a door on our base now. We have a window. We have, food and the ability to get food. Let's see what else we need here on this. We only need a stone pickaxe for this, and then we have to do the technology pages and the iron ingot. So let's try to see what we need to make a pickaxe. Book, stone pickaxe, stone blade, stick, and plant fiber. So we only need 1 stick. We have the stone blade on us. Let's just do that and see if we can get that done as well. Okay. No free weapon slots. Okay, so did we get that done? Let's just have a little look-see and see what we got going on. I ended up crafting too many spears. That's not good. Can I just destroy this one? Okay, let's just see if we can destroy this one. Destroy. Oh, the only reason I want to destroy it, guys, is because we don't want it littering the ground here. And then now let's try to get this pickaxe done. You, pickaxe, craft you. Did that get the pickaxe done? It did. So now we have a pickaxe and slot 2. Now we're able to start harvesting some stone. We just don't want to get a ton of it right away because we don't have a place to store any of it. So what we're going to have to do as well is craft some storage. And let's do that. Let's get a storage crate crafted here. Placeables, storage crate, storage container. Get that done. And now we can start getting some stones. And then we'll get that done and we'll get back in there and get those forged overnight. Wrong tool. Okay, I like the animation a bit better with this. I just don't like all the grunting and the head animation that goes along with it. But I guess it is what it is. Not a big deal. Okay, so let's just put some of these guys away. Let's put you away in here for now. I mean, we don't need all that on us. Let's do this, and then we're going to go get a couple more stone over here. Let's go a bit further out because, whoa, when we get Mike, he will do most of the stone gathering for us. So there's always that, and, you know, that's not a bad thing. And I want to save the stones that are close by for when we need them at night. And hopefully we'll get ourselves a workbench in the next episode. Get some things completed that we need to get done. Maybe be able to start on some rope. And then hopefully, if we can get some rope, we can start on spikes. There's just a lot that we can do and need to do in the next episode, and hopefully we can get to it. I will probably refine some of these stone overnight tonight. Probably will be off camera, guys. A lot of this stuff will have to be done off camera, or most of the grindy part of it. I like doing that off camera. I don't want to bore you guys with it. So let's get this back over here, and I'll show you guys how we refine the stone and hopefully get the iron ingots started, or the iron fragments started, sorry. I'm going to use you right there. Let's just put a couple of these guys on here and get it lit. Add some here. Another one of these done. A couple of you guys. Take some of these sticks and put in here for firewood, or for fuel, sorry. And get that lit as well. And now we have both of those going. We're doing great. We can drink some more water here. Take this. Let's just empty this out because it does look like it's going to rain, and it is raining. Let's just take some water from here. Refill this as quickly as we can, just to make sure that we have water always available to us and we're not worried about that at all. I know I have a log in my hand, guys. I'm not quite sure why, but I guess it was an accidental pickup over there. Okay, and then let's do this. Get this cooking also. I think we have another potato that we can make here while that's doing its thing. Okay, so what we need to do next is start on some storage for these logs. Let's take these guys out, grab a couple more stone over here, and just keep the flow going with this. It takes 5 of these fragments to make an iron ingot. We have 3 here, so we have 5 total. We did pick these guys up from the car along the street. Throw those in there. We have bark chips over here for in the event we need them. Let's get a couple of these log stands going over here. Placeable storage, firewood, plank, log stands. Let's do at least 2 of these. And then we'll try to get these guys put away just to make it look a lot nicer here. Not that big of a deal, guys. We are doing great. Our base is looking good. We're getting as much done as we can. Very, very productive day 1/2. Let's grab you guys. And we're going to do that. So to get the iron ingot, we just put 5 iron fragments on there. And when that's completed, it'll give us the iron ingot that we need to get started on the anvil. I just want to show you guys how to do that as well. Very, very quickly, I'm going to place it. And then we are going to, call it a day after that. So anvil is right here. It requires 8 planks and 5 iron ingots. That's why we need to do this first, to turn the iron ingots into nails that we need to get done. Let's take you guys. That gives us 4 more. Did I not put all of those in there? I did. Very nice. We are getting things done today, guys. That's very, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to put the iron ingots in here until we get enough to complete this. And then I will be placing the workbench and all of that loveliness maybe in the next episode. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.